Let the house say amen. My name is Rodney Ellis, and I have known Sylvester Turner since I was in the 10th grade. He was in the 9th grade. It was a forensic tournament. For those of you all who didn't go to good public schools, that means a debate tournament. Sylvester was known as the closer. I was known as the jokester. I spent most of my time avoiding that closer. Sylvester had a unique gift. And first, I want to thank his sisters and brothers. I want to thank his daddy, who died when he was young. I want to thank his mama for raising these children. Ashley, I want to thank you. You are everything your daddy wanted you to be. He couldn't wait for you to get married because the boy wanted grandbabies. And then, as fate would have it, you showed up with 2. And that is a blessing. When I think of Sylvester Turner, or when any of us do, we think about the 44. For the politicians who are from out of town, they called the bus the 4-4 in the Acres home. Sylvester grew up dreaming on that bus of one day joining the important people in one of those skyscrapers downtown. But the special thing about Sylvester Turner, he wasn't just dreaming for himself. He was dreaming for all of us. Symphonia, Sylvester made his dream a reality. And it wasn't easy. Certainly wasn't easy the first time he ran for public office. He ran for the office I hold now, and he lost. Grant Martin, he didn't start out with the little. No, he started out big. A couple years later, he went to the State House, walked right into that seat. He ran for mayor not once, but 3 times before he won. And when he won, guess what? We won. I'm just not talking about people who look like me and him. We all won. When I think of Sylvester more than anything else, Leader Jeffries, I think of love. Because here was a guy who really loved everything he did. And he loved everybody he worked with, even when he was working against them. He didn't hold grudges, and that's a hard thing to do in politics. He gave a rousing speech at one of his big rallies. He had a packed house in 2015. That was the 3rd time was a charm. Everybody was there, every color, every flavor, every partisan makeup you could think of. It was really Houston. This is what he said. Here's what I know about Houston. If we work together and we're excited about our city, and if we love each other, regardless of our race, ethnicity, our faith, our gender, our sexual orientation, or any other socioeconomic status, and all the things that could potentially divide us, we will build a city that values service and labor and essential humanity of one another. That was Sylvester Turner. Now, let me be honest. You don't last in politics as long as he did, or as long as you have, Symphonia, without having detractors. But even during his worst days in this business, he was never defeated by even the most vicious of petty politicians or pundits who take advantage. Sylvester was too busy lifting every voice and bringing people together to move the state forward, to move the city forward. My greatest regret is that when he made the decision to run for Congress, Leader Jeffries, I went to his house, kind of working on him. I know he was thinking about it. I've known the man since he was 16. Now, maybe other people didn't know what he was thinking about, but I know that brother, he was thinking about it. He called me and said, people telling me this. He said, man, you watching everything they do. So I said, Sylvester, why don't you go on and just get in the race? He said, I'm praying over it. I said, other people campaigning. You better quit praying and start campaigning. Hakeem, he said, Rodney, I'm writing my book. He going deep on me. You know what I told him? Write another chapter. My greatest regret is that the members of Congress will never see what that last chapter would have been like. I want to close with words from St. Paul from the 1 Corinthians, chapter 13. Pastor West, I know it's right because I got it from him. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious, or boastful, or arrogant, or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in truth. It bears all things, believes all things, and hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends. Thank you, good friend. I'll see you again.